Hey you, are you stalling on raising your prices, feeling icky or resistant around selling your offers, or maybe you're showing up and doing all the right things, but you're not quite hitting the income goals you deeply desire? I got you, boo. I was there too, overworking and under-earning, all in my head about whether or not people could afford to pay me or if I had a big enough audience. Until I went all in on the money mindset work that completely changed my life forever. I doubled my income 2 years in a row and hit 6 figures within 13 months of launching my coaching business. My first high-ticket offers filled within a few weeks. I sliced my work hours in half and started taking regular 4-day weekends. I traveled the world to 18 countries, doing work that had me jumping out of bed with excitement every day. I'm going to share with you the exact tools and processes that got me into a healthy and thriving relationship with the way I make money. Create Money the Fun Way is a 12-week money mindset group coaching program for multi-passionate creative entrepreneurs who are ready to create a 6-figure income in your soul work by choosing to heal your money mindset, stop settling for less or making choices out of fear, and make the moves to make the money you want in your dream business now. Clients who have been through this work have made tens of thousands of dollars within a matter of weeks. Doors are officially open. Go to withsarahmac.com/create money. What's up? This is Sarah Mac and welcome to Creative Magic Club. Together, we'll discover inspirational stories of creative entrepreneurs living out their dreams, doing the work they are most passionate about, and building wealth in magical and fun ways. While building a 6-figure income as a writer and coach, helping other women to launch their dream businesses, I've connected with so many incredible people and seen it proven again and again that you can thrive financially doing whatever it is you are passionate about. I'm here to share life-changing strategies for mindset, making money, and reaching more people with your work in a business and life filled with creativity, freedom, and fun. Hi, welcome to the Creative Magic Club podcast. I'm Sarah Mac, creative brand strategist and money mindset witch from withsarahmac.com. Mentoring magical creatives like you to sell high-ticket offers and build 6-figure brands through authentic storytelling and astrology guided strategy. So this is the second part in my series on high-ticket sales and money mindset. And if you didn't already listen to last week's episode on building and maintaining confidence in your high-ticket sales process, definitely go and listen to it. It was fire. And today we're going to dive into handling rejection and staying motivated while doing the work to launch and fill your high ticket offer. Next week, we're going to dive even deeper into overcoming the fear of visibility in your business, which is such a huge one. Whether you are conscious of this or not, it is affecting you and it's affecting your sales. And I have a lot to say about it. I know you're going to love it. So before we dive in, I just want to remind you that I'm running a very special free 30-day money playdate challenge over on my new Instagram channel, Sarah Mac Magic. And we're only on day 5 right now, so it's not too late to start. I mean, you can start and do this whenever you discover it. And the wins are insane. Like 5 days in, people are booking gigs out of nowhere, clients showing up, high ticket offers are being birthed. My partner got a raise. Like the money magic is happening. So come and join us. And also your reminder that we have our next free full moon money mindset focused circle, Millionaire Witch Club, next week. And we do have a free WhatsApp community where we are sharing all the juicy behind the scene details of the money work that everyone is stepping into. It's so much fun. It's really inspiring. There's a lot of energy, a lot of movement, a lot of wins are happening, even within a few short days. So click the link in the bio to come and join the party, make some money, get inspired, get in momentum to hit your money goals for the year and start 2025 on fire, making money in super, super fun ways. You also want to stay tuned because I've also been diving deep into the money work. And as always, I'm super inspired. So many ideas, so many juicy special offers coming your way. And I'm going to have some special bonuses for anyone who joins Create Money the Fun Way over the next couple weeks. And sneak peek, I have a very exciting new offer launching in 2025. You're going to want to hear about it. Definitely stay tuned on the socials. There's going to be some insane, amazing deals to get in on that when I first announce it. So you better get excited. So let's dive in. Rejection. What even is it? Like, what does it look like? So when we're talking about business, when we're talking about building a six-figure brand, that sting of rejection can show up as your post not getting any likes or not getting good engagement, as well as, not signing clients, not getting sales for your offer. It can also look like not booking any sales calls, not getting any inquiries. It can also look like getting inquiries and getting on a sales call with someone and hearing no. It can also look like people being a yes and then ghosting you. It can also look like clients signing up and starting to work with you and then dropping out, right? And I don't know which is worse. They're all pretty bad, but these are really things that you kind of have to build immunity to as an entrepreneur to go through the process of getting good at selling to more people, reaching more people with your work and making more money and making more sales. So I love to look at my client's Chiron placement whenever we work together. Mine is in Gemini because this is like the wounded healer. This is our core wound. So this tells us a lot around, challenges and pain that we have been through repeatedly. And when I was reflecting on mine through the lens of this topic that we're talking about today, I realized that one of the ways that it has put me at a disadvantage is the wound of words, Chiron and Gemini, which I know many of you also have. It kind of normalizes not being seen, right? Because we develop this protective mechanism to stay safe by not being visible, to shrink ourselves, to stay quiet. And I'm sure, many of others of you are going to resonate with doing that, even if you have a different Chiron placement. But we can develop this comfort zone in the not being seen, right? And it's like, oh, actually, it doesn't matter if nobody saw my content because then I don't have to worry about people's judgments. And that's obviously not good if you want to make more money, you want to make more impact, and you want to sell more spots in whatever offers you are promoting. I also have a Leo stellium. So we hate rejection. Leos, it's like the number one, stab us to the heart, painful thing you can do to us is ignore us or reject us. So it really hurts to be rejected. But I've had to learn that it's not personal, right? And the fastest we can get to a place of not getting upset, not making it mean anything about us, and to really be objective about the actions that we're taking to commit, follow through. That's how we're going to get to filling our high ticket offers and making the sales. Knowing and accepting that all of these things they're a natural part of it, right? Like no one comes out of the gate and just every single person that they get in front of is a yes. So I'm going to touch on insecurity again. I went deep into what insecurity is. I'm really unpacking it and understanding how it's impacting us, how it's impacting our actions in last week's episode. But it's about when you launch that offer, because we get into creative inspiration, right? You do the mindset work, you get the idea, you get excited, you get all creative, you make your sales page, your content, your launch plan, your social media strategy, your event, you show up, you bring all the energy, you're like, yay, I'm so excited about the potential. I'm so excited about all the people who are going to say yes. And then you put it out there and it's in that gap between you doing the work, you sending your offer, you inviting people to join, and then the waiting, the continuing to show up, the continuing to sell, continuing to remind people, remembering that people generally need to hear about things several times before they're going to be ready to actually buy it. That's the window where if you've got intense insecurities that have been dormant, they are going to come up and they are going to bite you in the butt really hard. So this is really the test of the successful entrepreneur, is the person who allows themselves to feel and observe the insecurities that arise and keep going anyway. Because so often, it's those feelings of I don't want to be rejected. I want to be protected. I don't want to be bullied in the school playground. I don't want to be misunderstood. I don't want to be judged or laughed at or attacked or criticized or whatever painful memories we have around any of those things in the past. Those protective mechanisms are kicking in and our system is just trying to protect us from that happening again. And so often those feelings will translate to No one likes my work. It's not good enough. I'm not as good as this person or that person. So why would anyone buy from me? No one is seeing my stuff because of the Instagram algorithm. My messaging isn't perfect enough. My pitch wasn't good enough, blah, 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 blah. And it attaches onto all of the possible reasons why nobody has bought yet. But actually, in most cases, if you just keep going, people will sign up. People are going to buy from you. And then you'll look back on the past week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, however many weeks of you spiraling in those stories. And you'll realize that none of that shit was true, even in the slightest, and that these people were just getting ready to buy. So that's really the shift in mindset. This is why that daily mindset work is so, so crucial, because if you allow yourself to spiral, the chances of you continuing to show up and like be vibey and be magnetic and invite people in and be confident and take a stand for your work and your mission and your vision, it's going to feel much, much harder if you're like, this isn't working, what's the point? Then if you're in the mindset of course everyone wants to buy from me. Of course everyone's getting ready. Of course, even though maybe like one person liked my post, there are people who are watching and who have seen it and who are thinking about my offer and who are journaling about it and who are checking their budgets to find the cash for this investment, who are super excited about doing this work with me, who have been wanting to work with me for a long time, who have been thinking about it, who have put my programs on their vision board. Those thoughts are going to lead you to so much more inspiration and flow and energy and magnetism and fun and enjoyment in your launch process than when you allow the insecurities to take over, which we've all been there. We all do it. It's really about cultivating that diligence and that mindset and really normalizing the process. You know, you're not going to have people buying every single day. You might not even get people buying at your early bird. That doesn't mean that you won't get a ton of people signing up at the last minute at full price. So notice where you're making rejection or even just an absence of acceptance mean that you can't succeed. And it's so, so ridiculous how we do this. Because if we just remember, oh, I create what I focus on. So if I continue, and it doesn't matter what you've seen what people are selling out there. People spend so much money on frickin' baseball cards, on like stickers, on, I don't know, think of like the most ridiculous things you've seen people spend money on. Ridiculous luxury cars. Like, I don't know, whatever it is that seems absurd to you that people spend loads of money on. Just remember, you can create any freaking product or experience or service that you want to. If you believe it's valuable, if you believe it's going to be an enjoyable experience that's going to add something positive to your client's life, it literally doesn't matter what you're selling. As long as you have conviction, as long as you have a clear launch plan and a clear client and you're willing to follow through on it, you can do it. So yeah, become immune to when it looks like it's not working. Get into radical celebration. Honestly, this has been one of the main skills that has led to me making the most money in my business, is just radically celebrating everything. Like seeing every single thing as a reason why it's working. Oh, I only got one like. Cool, one person liked it. That means that the other people that saw it were so busy getting ready to buy from me that they didn't have time to even like the post, right? Like, how can you spin every single thing that you would usually flip out over or get discouraged around into a reason why it's actually going to work out for you? And the way to kind of like refocus in a very positive way is to become process oriented. So instead of asking, is it working? Is it not working? When, you know, maybe there isn't actually any tangible evidence of sales or interest or sales calls booked or engagement or reach outs or anything like that, you get to refocus on what you did. Because the fact that you showed up, the fact that you were visible, the fact that you asked people to work with you, the fact that you raised awareness about your offer, the fact that you pitched, these are all things that you have control over that is inevitably going to lead to more sales for you. So instead of asking, is it working? Why isn't it working? Where are my clients? Why am I failing? Why does nobody like me? Why does the Instagram hate that? Like the algorithm hate me? You get to ask things like, did I actually sell today? Did I connect with or get in front of new people today? Like, what do I know is working? What, do I feel I could be doing better? Right? These are constructive questions that are inevitably going to lead to you increasing your level of skill at creating clients and sales. What feedback are you getting? And rather than looking at it from a place of, am I failing or succeeding? Just gathering the information so that you can tweak and refine, tweak and refine, tweak and refine. Am I following through on my launch plan and content strategy? And this is honestly the key to results. Anytime I've been like, oh, I'm stuck, I'm not getting the results I want, it's not working. If I actually look and I'm like, well, did I follow through on my launch plan? Did I sell? Did I do all the things I said I was going to do? Was I intentional? Did I do the things that I know work? Or did I not? It's usually that's the answer. I didn't actually follow through on the things I said I was going to follow through on. And that's why I haven't got to my results yet. And this is never about failing or succeeding. If you never give up, you're always going to get to your results. So if you have an offer, if you have work that you deeply, deeply believe in, that you know is valuable for people, that you know you want to be making your living and making the money that you want by doing this work, just never quit until you get there. Keep refining, keep doing it better, and you will get there. It's not a case of will this work or not? It's a case of when. As long as you keep following through, as long as you commit to your process and you tweak and refine and you make it work for you. And the next piece that makes it a whole lot easier to move through these, very real emotional and mental challenges in being an entrepreneur and stepping into that uncertainty when obviously we have financial pressure, we have families, we have rent to pay or a mortgage to pay, we have astronomically priced groceries to buy every week in 2024. The pressure is real. And that's why we get so reactive. So one of the ways to make it feel easier is to make sure that you have support. So just ask yourself, if it's feeling less than fun, ask yourself, do I feel supported? And this has to be a part of your strategy. Create community, connect with biz besties, check in with them literally daily. Send your biz besties voice memos, have mastermind chats, check in with them, tell them what you're taking action on, declare your commitments to people, work with a coach or mentor, be in community. That normalizes the journey. And what this will do is, because you'll have so much evidence that this is actually normal, you're not failing if nobody bought anything today, and we're going to celebrate you for showing up and taking action and creating the content and inviting people to work with you. When you're focused on the process and you feel supported in the process, your brain is less likely to fixate or to put you down or to go to the worst case scenario, which it will tend to do if you feel alone and if you don't have that evidence, right? So staying positive is literally half the battle. I hope this is landing with you. And just, as a reminder, with the community in the 30-day money playdate challenge that we're doing, it's been just a few days, but people are committing to this deep work, doing the money mindset work for 6 minutes a day, which, 6 minutes, no excuses to not getting that done, but also acknowledging, and this is really freaking deep, uncomfortable work. This is Scorpio season work. We're doing the deep alchemical transformation of transmuting darkness into light, looking at all of those stories around why we're not good enough, why we're not worthy, why it's too hard, why it's not possible for us, all of those beliefs that we kind of project from those feelings of insecurity that massively, massively, massively undermine our ability to take action, commit to the process, to actually get to the results that we desire. But knowing that there's other people in it, knowing that we have some parameters, some accountability to keep showing up, knowing that there's a prize at the end, because literally if you go and save and comment on each of my reels throughout the 30 days, you will be entered to win a spot in Create Money the Fun Way, which is my OG money mindset program, where we go super deep into this work that, it really took for me to get to that place of empowerment in my business that got me to having 6-figure years, doing the work that I love, making the moves, committing to the process, and having fun doing it, which is really what I'm here to take a stand for. So much becomes possible. And that's the value and the power of community and support, of knowing that we're in this together, of creating momentum, creating positive things to focus on, to get you excited, to really propel you to make those moves that may have been feeling a little uncomfortable and filled with resistance before. It clears out the overthinking. It clears out the procrastination. And you're like, oh, I just took action on that thing that's been on my to-do list for 6 months and it took me 10 minutes. I wish I'd known that it could have taken 10 minutes and could have felt that easy. But it's the environment that you create for yourself that leads to the ease, that leads to the momentum, that leads to the results. This is a power of the mindset work and the money work. So some action steps that you can take. Decide what you're selling this month and don't be all over the place. Don't try and sell too many things. Have a clear plan, knowing especially that we're heading into the holiday season. There's going to be family stuff going on. Hopefully we want to have some rest at the end of the year. So don't fall into that trap of I'm reaching for a big goal, which means I have to give myself 50,000 million extra tasks to do. No, lean into the inspired ideas that feel really expansive to say yes to. Set yourself up for easy success. So decide what you're selling, when and where are you selling it? And this is important. How will I know if I followed through on my plan? So track it. Track the progress that you're making. And how will you celebrate yourself along the way? And make sure that you're having fun and enjoying the process. Be in community, give yourself a little reward, connect to your desires. What are your desires for your life? Like, what do you want that extra money for? What will that mean for you, for your life, for your lifestyle, for your family, for your future? Make sure you're really connected to your desires and you're moving from that place of motivation. So can't wait for the final part in this series that I know is going to give you some massive breakthroughs in really stepping out there and taking big, bold moves that's going to get your work into the hands of more people and get you paid at the next level. And of course, I'm here if you need support with selling your high ticket offers. If you want to jump in and do deep work with the money mindset, come and join us in Create Money the Fun Way, which starts next month. I'm about to publish my book next month, which I'm so excited about. So stay tuned for that. I will let you know as soon as it's available to buy online. And I'm going to have some fun launch events to celebrate this huge milestone and this work that I know is going to massively change your lives when you get to read it and implement everything that I'm teaching inside of it. So if you haven't already, please leave a review on the podcast. Please like, subscribe, and share this episode with anyone who you know would love it and benefit from it. And here's to living wildly rich and creatively free as a six-figure creative. Sending you so much love. Bye. For more inspirational content, head over to my website withsarahmac.com and please support the show by liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'm not a millionaire yet, but I know that I need to be to retire comfortably. Being a millionaire is no longer a pie-in-the-sky ideal for a lucky few. It's a fact of life and necessity for us all. Along with knowing this, I also know I am unwilling to sacrifice my precious life working in any way that compromises my values of authenticity, freedom, health, happiness, connection, and impact. So I have a plan to become unshakably financially stable in the way that I want to get there. And I want us to build wealth, freedom, and impact together. I went from broke, burnt out, overwhelmed, overcommitted, and very money avoidant to doubling my income 2 years in a row and making 6 figures in my dream business as a money mindset and brand strategy witch for creative entrepreneurs. And I've learned to save, keep, and grow my wealth in ways that feel fun, all thanks to the power of a deep and committed money mindset practice. I know that these practices will take me to any amount of money I desire to build in my life. The key part of it is the practice part. That's why I birthed Millionaire Witch Club. It's a place to come together on the full moon to reconnect with your money goals, stay focused, and get clear on the next steps to get there without sacrificing your authenticity, health, or happiness. We'll dive deep into your existing belief system in your relationship with money and examine, clean up, and elevate the thought systems that are influencing the actions you take so you can create wildly different results. You'll leave feeling clear, confident, and supported to go make big moves, to make more, grow more, and love your life more as you impact others through your unique medicine and purpose here in this lifetime while you build your net worth to $1 million plus. Millionaire Witch Club will take place around the full moon each month, and it's free. Sign up at withsarahmac.com or via the link in the description.